Hi guys, 18dap here and welcome to this video. Before we make a start on it, I just want to make a quick announcement. I've been lucky enough to be selected to play for the third time in the Evestrust Charity Legends football game at the Eco Power Stadium. The event sponsored by the Eco Power Group on the 7th of May 2022 at the Eco Power Stadium. Tickets are available. Contact me on my socials if you want any. Donations will be greatly appreciated. Link to the donation pages in the description down below. And also a big thank you to C&K Decorators for a personal sponsor for me. Great decorators. If you need any decorating work done, please get in touch with them. Links to their socials are in the description down below. It's going to be a good game. Get yourself down there. But for now, let's get on with this video. Hi guys and welcome to this match preview for Doncaster Rovers against Crewe Alexandra in League 1 this season. It's looking like it's going to be a League 2 fixture next season. It's been a horrible season for both of us. Can't see this one being a great advert for League 1 football, but we will preview it nonetheless. Two teams playing for pride in 24th and 23rd in the table. Can't see the outcome of this one having any sort of impact on the League 1 table whatsoever in this last 5 games, but we will preview it and match day vlog it nonetheless. But if you are an existing subscriber, thank you for sticking around with the channel this season. Thank you for the support. It is greatly appreciated. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you very much. If this video has brought you to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, please consider clicking it. Plenty of content coming up next season from League 2. It'll be match day vlogs, previews, League 2 reviews, you name it, we'll try and get it done next season, so please consider clicking subscribe. But if you are new to this is a format that we go through match previews. We'll look at previous meetings between the two clubs, current form in all competitions. I choose a Doncaster Rovers player just to give my thoughts on and opinions, and then I also give my thoughts and opinions on the one to watch for Crewe Alexandra in this video. But you know your club much better than what I do, so please, in the comments down below if you think there's somebody else who I've missed who us Rovers fans should be watching out for on Saturday. And then we round the video off with 3 predictions. We've got the predicted team lineup thanks to FanHub, the predictions league table where me and the family have predicted the scoreline for every single league game this season, and then we finish the video off with a score prediction for this fixture. And like I say, can't see it being a great advert for League 1, but we'll do it nonetheless. So moving on to previous meetings, and Donny and Crewe have faced off a total of 104 times in our history. Rovers edging it across our entire history with 42 wins. Crewe have got 36 and we've shared the spoils on 26 occasions. But looking back at our last 5 fixtures, Crewe have the edge with 3 wins and a draw out the last 5, and Rovers with the solitary victory back in 2017 in League 2, where this fixture will be played next season. A 3-1 win there. And then we skip forward to 2020-21 season, and Crewe did the double overs with a 2-1 victory at the Keepmoat and then a 1-0 win away from home. And then earlier this season it was a 1-1 draw away from home, and then a 2-0 defeat in the Football League Trophy in December. So Crewe have got our number over the last couple of seasons, so hopefully we can flip that, because as I say, we're playing for pride in this one. I don't think either team will want to finish bottom, and this result I think will determine which team's going to finish bottom or not. So yeah, looking at that, Crewe having the edge, having the upper hand coming into this one. Current form though does tell a slightly different story. Rovers coming into this one with 2 defeats, a draw and then 2 defeats in our last 5. Crewe on the other hand, their last 5 defeats on the bounce. But for the Rovers, the luck finally ran out this week. We've had weeks and weeks of must-win games. You look at the Gillingham game, the Fleetwood game, where we were desperate for the 3 points, didn't get the 3 points. Results around us were favourable, they were positive. Teams were not gaining any sort of ground on us, above us, and we just missed our opportunity time and time again to climb out of danger. And I believe, well, that's now gone. Teams are starting to pick up points above us. You look at Fleetwood, they're starting to pull away a little bit, and we now sit 8 points away from safety with 15 points to play for. It's all done really, isn't it? We're just kind of playing the season out now, but it's been a very poor, an extremely poor, demoralising season, and as I put on the screen, it's kind of limping to its conclusion, and we've not scored in over a month now, and it's infuriating to see the lack of desire, lack of fight, lack of passion from the squad. And is it that we're just not good enough? Is it that they've already hung the boots up and they're already on the beach? Whichever it is, it's inexcusable for me, and I think every player needs to take a long hard look at themselves. Every member of staff, from board level down, need to be looking at what's gone wrong this season and why it's gone wrong, and hopefully fixing it before next season. We've had news come out about a director of football. I think that's a step in the right direction, but it's key who they appoint as that director of football or sports director. I can't remember the official title of it, but it's effectively a director of football, making footballing decisions. So it's a step in the right direction in my opinion, and it's a start to looking at why this season's gone so wrong. But for me, we've still got 5 games left this season. Fans have still paid the money, and times are hard for everybody at the minute. So it'd be nice for the club and the players to give something back this season and give us something to shout about in this last month of the campaign, with Crewe, Bolton, Shrewsbury, Burton and Oxford coming up. Tough games. Hopefully we'll win 1 or 2 of them and see what we've got coming into next season. But yeah, for me, this fixture is all about getting a result so that we don't finish bottom of the pile. And for me, just need to see some fight. I'd rather see us go out, and rather than seeing us playing to not concede, just throw caution to the wind. Survival's gone. Let's just try and play football and actually see what abilities we've got, if any. But yeah, 5 games left to go. Go down with a bit of pride at least. That's all I can ask for, and I think that's all a lot of fans can ask for from the team in this last month. Moving on to Crewe, I do feel for the Crewe fans as well, who have had just as torrid a season as us, coming into this fixture off the back of 7 straight defeats, and the only positive that they've got on the Rovers is that they've scored more than us, but we've conceded the same amount of goals, and it's just been a terrible season for both sets of fans. And as I've said earlier in the video, I can't see this being a great advert for League One football on Saturday. But yeah, Crewe, bottom of the table, and I think both teams destined to be playing League Two football next year. And as for the Rovers, I think it's the same with Crewe. The team talk pretty much writes itself. Play for pride, and try not to finish bottom of the table. And as I mentioned, they've scored more than us, Crewe. They've scored 4 throughout March. It's not a great deal, it's not a great return, but Rovers not managing a solitary goal in that same time. Could that be the edge that kind of tips the balance in this fixture? The fact that Crewe can find the back of the net and we are clearly struggling to create anything in terms of goal scoring opportunities. So that may be the difference in this fixture. On to player profile for this video, I have gone with Jordi Hiwula, and he signed on a 2-year deal from Portsmouth, so he should be a Doncaster Rovers player next season unless somebody comes in to buy him. And honestly, I can't see anybody coming in to buy him because he's been one of many players this season throughout the squad that's been underwhelming. But for me, I was excited when Jordi Hiwula signed. I thought he was going to be a good addition to the squad. I thought he was going to provide us with some creativity and some goals. But it's just not quite worked out. He's just not produced what I personally thought we would get from him this season. And as I said, he's not the only signing this season that's underwhelmed. But it was somebody touted to have predatory instincts, and to only have 1 goal return all season, it's nowhere near good enough. If he is a Doncaster Rovers player next season, obviously I'll support the team, but it needs to improve. It really does. Will he be able to produce better, more consistently in League Two? I mean, only time will tell with that. But yeah, very underwhelming signing. But Jordi isn't the only one who has underperformed and underwhelmed this season. Hopefully they can send him on a holiday, just get him gone for a bit, put this season behind them, come back with a clean slate, because if they come back with the same mentality as what we've had this season, I do worry for us down in League 2 as well. Moving on to the one to watch for Crewe Alexandra. As I said at the start of the video, you know your club much better than what I do, so if you think there's somebody else who I should have put in place of this individual, please let me know in the comments down below. I was going to go with Mandron, but I decided against it. I had a look at the squad and I decided to go with Tom Lowry, 24-year-old centre midfielder, and he's played at defensive midfield, attacking midfield, in the centre of the park, and for me he's got decent ability on the ball. He's not a bad little player, to be fair. Didn't start for like the first quarter of the season. I believe that was due to some contract negotiation, just a dispute on that. But I think if he'd have been part of the squad for longer, Crewe could potentially be in a better position than what they are now. He's scored 3 goals, created 4, and I think that creativity from the middle of the park could be a problem for us on Saturday. So that's why I've gone with Tom Lowry as the one to watch on Saturday. But I could have gone with Mandron, kind of teetering between the two, and decided on Tom Lowry. But if you're a Crewe fan watching this, please let me know in the comments down below if there's somebody else we should be watching out for on Saturday. Moving on to the predicted team lineup, this is thanks to FanHub. If you've not downloaded the app yet, please go ahead and do so. And if you're in the queue waiting, I do have a golden ticket with 1 use remaining, so be quick on this. 18D-EM6, that'll skip you through the queue straight into the app. And I use this to predict the team lineup for the fixture coming up, and this is what I've gone with for the Rovers in this one. I've gone with Mitchell in goal, a back 3 of Younger, Williams, Olowu, right back Kyle Noyle, left back Tommy Rowe, but wanting those as wing backs. John Bostock kind of in the holding midfield role, with Galbraith and Smith just in front, and then a front 2 of Griffiths and Martin. I think we need to try and just go out with a little bit of pride this season, and it'd be nice to see 2 up front. It'd be nice to see us actually throw caution to the wind and have a bit of a go at teams and see where we can go. I'd rather get beat 3 or 4-0 for the remaining fixtures than just sit back and get beat 1 or 2-0. At least give it a go. So that's my predicted team lineup for this fixture. Moving on to the Predictions League table. So if you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for each fixture. If we get it spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the result right but not the actual scoreline, we get 1 point. And if we get it completely wrong, we get no points. And 3 of us got the outcome right on Saturday. We went with Wycombe wins, but Max went with a 2-0, so he gets the 3 points. Me and my dad get 1 point. Chris went with a 2-1. Don't know what he's thinking. I think it's just hope rather than expectation in that one. But Chris cut adrift at the bottom now on 14 points. Max on 21 in 3rd, and me and my dad joint top on 25 points. So keep your eye on this one over the next 5 fixtures. And that leads me on to my score prediction. And as I've said, can't see it being a great advert for League 1. But I'm wanting to see a bit of fight, a bit of passion, and not just from the Rovers. I think we'll get it from Crewe as well. Nobody wants to finish bottom of the table come the end of the season, so this fixture should have a little bit of bite to it. If not, I don't know. What can you say? If players can't get themselves motivated for a fixture to not finish bottom of the table, then for me they don't deserve to wear the shirt ever again. But I think it's going to be a tight fixture. It's 2 poor teams that have struggled all season, so I think it's got a draw written all over it. So I'm going with a draw, but I think we'll get a goal. I'm going with a 1-1, which will do no team any sort of favours. But as I say, the result is pretty much a nothing result in terms of what it's going to do to the table. So either team winning, I think we're still both down into League 2 next season, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. We will see. And that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you've enjoyed it, please stick a big thumbs up on it for us, please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.